And good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Great Voice Hangout on Thursday night. Special hello to all of you, and thanks for coming back, and thanks for being new and checking us out tonight. I'm Susan Berkley, I'm your host, and I want to say hi to some of our team members. I see Donna James on the line from our
Hello,
support
Susan.
desk.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Donna. Hello there. Maybe you can highlight yourself so people can see you. I'll get your.
Well, sure. I
There you are.
hopefully
Hi.
hopefully we don't scare anybody off.
Oh,
Okay.
please get out of here. And where's Deborah? Deborah, I saw Deborah here too, Deborah Pryor,
Let's see. There
our
she is.
team
Hello,
member from
Deborah.
Los Angeles. Hi, Deborah.
Hello, hello,
Good to
everyone.
see you. Welcome.
Always good to be here at the Thursday night hangout.
Sure is. So tonight the topic's audiobooks and how you guys can get started. Man, this is the niche. A lot of our members are doing so well. And it's a niche with huge opportunity. And so that's why we're really emphasizing this month. So you can get a leg up and get yourself positioned for the new year. Can you believe it already? We're in November and get yourself set up to possibly, hopefully, be an audiobook narrator in 2026. So, real quick reminder to turn your phone off so you can give yourself the gift of undivided attention and not be distracted. Because this is all about how a new audio book narrator, a new voiceover beginner can become successful in audiobooks without spinning your wheels or wasting your time or your money. Now, let's take a quick read of the room, Donna. Have you ever done an audiobook before? If not, come in and just tell us new. And if you have, tell us how many you've done before. Come in the chat. We'll take a quick look.
Lots of
Yeah.
new. Got
Who
a
said 40
few.
books? Did I just see 40 go by here?
Sean said two.
About 40.
Jay
Michael
Turner
Whalen.
said
Yeah, there we
12.
go.
Yep.
Harry
Michael's
said
cranking them out.
8.
Lisa's done 5.
And Michael Whalen, he's one
Yeah.
of our members. He's in our business of voiceover coaching program. Well, we met him over the weekend at our celebration event, and he was saying he's like the master of the matter of fact. He's reading technical manuals and I think stuff about aviation and on and on and on. He's doing great. He's starting to make money at this too. Uh, and of course Terry Dean is on. Terry is what are you up to like her eighth or ninth book now?
Mhm.
It's great. Cheryl is new. Paul is new. He's Mike's like Joe Friday, right?
Yep.
A couple of years ago. This is awesome.
Mhm.
Holly's done long recordings of fan works. Sean is new. This is great, guys. You're totally in the right place. And if it's your first time with us, if you've never been on one of our spotlight trainings before, would you come in the chat and write first time so we can welcome you, as we always like to do? Yay, Chad. Welcome, Chad. And welcome, Michelle and Desmond, Kathy. Who else? Brian there. Did
Scott
I
and
miss?
Polly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Andrea,
Elaine.
Chad. This is great.
Karen.
Jamila.
Betsy. Hmm.
Welcome, guys. Good to see you. Cause you're going to discover how to know if you have what it takes to become a professional audiobook narrator so you don't waste your time or your money, how to set up a high quality audiobook studio at home without spending a fortune, find steady work as an audiobook narrator when you're just starting out, who to talk to, where to go, what to do, the 3 types of clips you need for your audiobook demo, plus details about our upcoming audiobooks masterclass with award-winning narrator Adam Werner. Now, this is for you if you're just starting out and the audiobook niche appeals to you. It seems like it will be a fascinating money hobby. You're not sure if you have what it takes, but you're passionate about books and making them come to life. You're looking for a creative outlet, a way to develop and contribute your talents, be recognized, appreciated by authors and readers, and you have unanswered questions about this niche and would like details about how to get started and do audiobooks from anywhere. It's also for you if you're wondering, can I even make money at this? Get started as an audiobook narrator. I mean, is it viable or is AI coming for our microphones? So I'm going to get to that in a minute. and why you should listen to me. Well, there's a lot of new people on the line, so I'll just introduce myself really quickly. I am the signature voice of Citibank, and I have been for many, many years. I've also been the voice of AT&T, and I worked in radio. I was on the Howard Stern show for a while, and I am a working professional voice talent. I do voiceovers every single day and have done this for over 30 years and founded greatvoice.com so I could meet you and have some fun. Gets lonely behind the microphone. And I'm thrilled my team and I has helped launch many thousands of successful voiceover careers in all the years we've been coaching people like you. I've written a few books. You probably have Voiceover Secrets Exposed. Maybe you heard the audiobook we put out for that book. And I wrote a book called Speak to Influence, and I've been featured in major media like the New York Times, CNBC, and ABC News, and I have produced several audiobooks. So we're going to cover how to set up your recording studio to do audiobooks at home without spending a fortune. Know if you have what it takes to become a professional audiobook narrator so you don't waste time or money. Find steady work as a narrator when you're just starting out, who to talk to, where to go, what to do. Learn about opportunities in the fiction and nonfiction niches, plus get details about our brand new audiobooks masterclass coming up. So why audiobooks and why now? I mean, look at this. Over $8 billion in global audiobook sales a year. I mean, this isn't just a few books. More than 80,000 titles have been published, and this niche is growing by over 15% a year. So it's like you're hitching your wagon to a star if you decide that you're going to go after this niche. It's perfect for working from home. In fact, that's the only place you will be working. And it is a passion pastime. So if you enjoy reading, enjoy being read to, it's perfect for you. Now, publishers are seeking talent that reflects the experience of a book's authors and characters. This is what's new. A recent article in the New York Times introduced us to these three fantastic narrators, among others, Janina Edwards, January Lavoie, and Carrie Height. These are great people whose work you should check out. But they really want readers who reflect the author's vision. And that is something that's quite new. And you might be worried about AI. Well, here's the deal there. It is not successfully replicating human voice actors. Narrator Adam Werner, who's going to be teaching our workshop next week, actually, is a full-time narrator. He supports a family of 5 reading audiobooks. It's all he does. And he was hired to narrate a series of books for a major publisher. So he read the first book, but then the rights holder decided to do the rest with an AI voice. Well, he was disappointed, but he had so much other work. He's like, okay, your choice. Well, the reader feedback on the AI narrated book was so bad that the rights holder immediately hired Adam to complete the remaining books in the series. And we are hearing this over and over and over again. You can tell when it's a human and when it's not. Now, what are the qualities you need to become an audiobook narrator? Let me take a sip. And I will tell you the story of this audiobook that I produced. It was called The Last Up. And Travis and Jimmy V and Travis Miller own an advertising agency for car dealerships. And so one of the ways they were marketing their services was through a book, and they wanted the book read. Now, they were very picky. So I did a whole casting session till I finally found the perfect narrator. His name is Adam Della Villa. He's an incredible actor, wonderful guy. And what I loved about him was he was responsive and timely. He was upbeat and enthusiastic to work with. He was creative. He was fun. His work was accurate and professional. He met the deadlines. He made corrections cheerfully. He was proactive and even stepped in and helped the client download a file she couldn't get. And he was a team player. Now, can you do that? Come in the chat and tell me. This isn't just about your voice, you guys. Well, Diane can. So can Polly and Terry and Desmond and Brandon. So these are the qualities that make you, they're the same qualities that make you successful in everything that you do. And I know because I was the person who was hiring the voice talent for this project. So, what makes audiobooks different than other niches? Well, steady work is possible. And since some audiobooks are union, there's a pension in healthcare if you do union work. It is not typical voice work. You don't need an acting or a voiceover background, though it could help, because some of the top professionals today come from previous jobs, like Pam Almond, who was an airline pilot. She was a student of ours. An airline pilot is now a top award-winning audiobook narrator, captains, video game programmers, and people like you. So it really is a field that is open to anyone. You do not need an acting background to succeed. But you do, and you don't even have to know how to edit yourself. You can job that out to other people, unless you like to do it. Now, who hires you for this work? Three types of people: publishers, obviously, the authors themselves sometimes, and production houses. Those are your three types of customers that you'll be working with and for. Now, you have to enjoy reading, of course. The genre, and there are many, I'll show you in a minute, or be able to fake it, storytelling, being part of a creative team, because you will be, and serving the listener, the author, and of course the text and the rights holder, the publisher. Now, this does take some stamina, although you can structure your recording day. You're going to be doing a lot of reading. You will need a comfortable broadcast quality home studio because you're going to be spending a lot of time there. You got to learn to be efficient at editing or willing to outsource it, and it's easily learned. We have a program called Home Studio 101 that teaches you from square one how to become a great editor and great at your home studio. Character development, even in nonfiction books, and acting skills that can be learned. Now, here's some facts and figures. The average length, of course, books are all lengths, but the average length of an unabridged book, the average running time is 8 to 10 hours. Now, the average book is about 80,000 words, and the average narrator can read about 9,000 words per finished hour that's fully edited. And it takes an experienced narrator about 2 hours to narrate 1 hour of audio because they're going to make mistakes. And it takes an experienced editor about 3 hours to edit an hour of audio. So that means 5 hours to produce 1 hour of finished audio. And you can hire editors and people to proof your work. Now, you got your studio. So let's give you a little bit of an introduction to that without spending a fortune, which is great news. You need a computer. You've got one already because you're here with me. And it doesn't matter if it's a laptop or a desktop, whatever you have is fine. The microphone, now this particular niche requires what we call a condenser microphone. The microphone diaphragm is a little larger, so it gives your voice a more present sound. An example of a good one is the Rode NT1A. And a condenser mic also requires an audio interface. For example, this Focusrite Scarlett, it's rather inexpensive, about $100. And a pop filter, obviously, dirt cheap. Recording software, we train everyone on Audacity. It's free in our Home Studio 101 training. Professional quality headphones like these Sonys, which are really good. Closed ear, so you can hear yourself. And a quiet setup. Doesn't have to be too fancy, but just look, there's a towel on the table, so there's no reflection. And that's it. Now we have a deal right now with a production place that sells gear. And if you would like information on a really reasonably priced beginner's package to buy your audiobook gear that you'll need, your home studio gear, you can go, it's our agreement with Full Compass Sound. You can go to greatvoicegear.com. Right, Donna?
Yep, exactly. Yep. Jeannie says she got the student package. Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful. Who did?
Jeannie Aleva.
Smart girl, smart woman. All right. Now let's talk about your demo. You need a demo with at least 3 clips. So, what's a clip? A clip is a 1 to 2 minute sample from a book. And you need 3 of them that demonstrate your ability to read 3 different styles. For example, fiction, showing dialogue between men and women, first person fiction, and possibly nonfiction, and showcasing anything you're especially good at, such as accents or dialects or age range. Now, look at all the different types of audiobooks you can narrate: science and fantasy fiction, self help, all kinds of fiction, mysteries, thrillers, romance, erotica, biographies, memoirs, historic, political and economic, business, medical, finance, political, young adult, children's, religious, meditation guides, Christian themes, paranormal, poetry, just to name a few. So, which appeals to you? Come in the chat and let us know. Rose wants to do children's books. So many. I know it's hard to make instructional.
Self-help, young adult, business, medical, sci-fi.
Biographies.
Yeah.
Police procedurals, yeah. Medical. Boy, is there a lot of self-help in America. It never stops, does it, Donna? What was that
No.
latest one? Just Let Them? I
Right.
forget who wrote that. Science fiction and smut for Polly? Why not?
Oh, Polly, I love it.
Okay. Yeah, and on and on and on. So really, it's fascinating. I mean, what a cool gig to spend the day immersed in a book like that. Now, how much do narrators make? Well, there's 3 ways to get paid by the rights holder on ACX, which is Audible. There's a royalty share, which means you get a percentage of what the book sells for. Now, you get nothing up front. And if the book doesn't sell well, guess what? You did all that work and you might not make any money. So if you're doing royalty share books, unless you're starting out, you want to get your feet wet, you need to choose them wisely. Choose one where the author is popular and they're likely to sell. Then there's per finished hour, and actually the average per finished hour rate is between $150 and about $300 per finished hour. And then a combination of the two, which is called royalty share plus, a lower per finished hour rate and a share of the royalties. And the royalty shares depend on the sale of the book. It can be 0 or as much as $2 an audiobook, which can really add up if you get a good one that really sells. And by the way, an experienced full-time narrator like Adam Werner, who you're going to meet if you come to our audiobooks masterclass next Saturday, he's making well into the 6 figures a year. And like I said, supporting a family of 5. And he'll tell you all about it. When you meet him, he's going to open his books and show you exactly what he makes and how he does it.